Hey, Bart Trash here, and this is going to be the very first review in my new little building. Well, it's not new, it's almost a year old now, but finally able to do reviews in it. And I'm surprised, the lighting looks like it's actually going to be better than I thought it would be. I thought I was going to have to put another light up here, but just the light on the workbench. Well, anyway, let's skip ahead and start looking at the actual kit. And yes, Hot Wheels pajamas. This is I think it's the RMS 10 Rick Diaz. Rick Diaz. This was from Mobile Suit Gundam Zeta, Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam. However it was that the suit. It's from Zeta Gundam. Char starts out operating this mobile suit, and the way you can tell is the visor is different on the regular grunt version of this and on Quattro. He calls himself Quattro in Zeta. You gotta excuse me. I've never seen. I'm going off of what I've read on Wikipedia on this. I'm in the middle of watching Seed. After I'm done with Seed, I want to download Zeta and watch Zeta because they've got a bunch of really cool suits from that series. First off, if you saw my little sneak preview thing, this is a lighted beam saber hilt. Let me go ahead and shut the doors and turn the lights off for just a second, just so you can marvel in that awesomeness. But as you can see right there, it is a cool little light up beam saber. This isn't actually part of this kit. Too Old for Toys sent me this, and I was supposed to help him find something, and I was never able to find it, so I still owe him a favor for having sent me that. So, Too Old for Toys, if you've thought of anything, let me know. The real beam saber handle is on his back skirt, if I can get this to turn loose. It fits very tight in this. It has just a single beam saber. On the back there's two, I'm not sure if they call these pistols or if they are some sort of rifle, but to me they're awful small. They still look good, they're unique. Well, no, actually, I take that back. I don't like these because they just don't look like anything to me. This right here doesn't look like a clip. It looks like I don't know. I just don't like the guns that this comes with. I'll leave them on the back. I believe in, what was it? I forget which Gundam Evolve it is. They show him actually firing it while on his back. Those guns on the back rack. This is much cooler, however. This is the clay bazooka. And as much as I don't care for his regular guns, this makes up for it easily. What I wish they would have done is actually included two of these bazookas to where you could have them slung under both arms. They don't. It doesn't look like it would be that hard to make a resin copy of if I knew how to make resin copies. I've looked at it at Hobby Lobby, and the cost of a kit to set yourself up for resin, I could buy another one of these guys and just take the gun for less money. I'm sure there's less expensive ways of doing it, but I don't know them. Why is this loose? Oh yeah, that's right, because this right here comes off of this knob. There's quite a bit of armor that will come off of this kit. The shoulders can be stripped, the chest can be stripped, and the lower legs. Let me just show a range of motion with all the armor attached. The front skirts move enough that they're not really a restriction on anything. enormous feet on this kit. And you can get him up on one leg, but it doesn't feel all that secure. The joints in the ankles really aren't strong enough to hold the weight of this kit for very long. So I usually just pose him with both feet on the ground when I have him on display, which is actually all the time. There's not a whole lot of stuff that I have on permanent display. Luckily, I don't have enough Gundams yet that I have to really pick and choose. I have most of my favorites on display at all times. I'm actually getting the display case later, but let me go ahead and pop some of this armor off. Alright, and here he is denuded. Got quite a bit of detail in the chest, in the shoulder, and also the leg has some. Like I said, this was my first time dry brushing anything. I might have been a little too heavy-handed with it, but I still really like the way that this kit came out. Also, inside of the thrusters, there is some detail inside of there that is exposed whenever you remove this piece. I went with red in the panel lines on this. I really do think it looks good. Also, this little thing inside of here has some wobble to it. The thrusters right here are locked in position. I really just like this kit. My only complaint, like I said, is that they only included one clay bazooka, but you know, I can live with that. One thing I forgot to show you is underneath the visor right here, there are machine guns up under there. Go ahead and close that back. And you remove the entire head, and the cockpit is right here. And you can actually see the little guy inside the cockpit. Not a very expensive kit. If I'm remembering right, this is only 3,000 yen, 3,500 yen, something like that. And still, I say every time that I build a kit, it's my new favorite. Well, between this and the Zeta Plus C1, and what other, I'm trying to think of the other one that stands out in my mind. The Mark II are easily going to almost always be in my top 5 favorite mobile suits. They just really work for me. Well, anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. I hope y'all enjoyed the new review spot, and I hate my new tripod. Something fell on my old one and broke it, and I hate my new one. I'm probably going to return that. Forgot to point out is just how nice the hands are on this kit. You've got each individual posable finger. Each finger has a joint at the base and in the middle, so you can do pretty much what you want with it. I actually modified this right here. This handguard is supposed to go straight across the back of the thumb, but I took and notched it a little bit to be able to open up the hand more, like this right here. Before, it would stop right there, and that was about the most you could open the hand. But like I said, I just cut a little semicircle into it right there, and that'll let it open the hand, the thumb, all the way back to right there. So anyway, I realized I didn't mention the hands, and the hands are one of my favorite things on here. They're big, they hold things well, and I just like them. Oh, also the head can tilt and rotate. Yeah, cool kit.